When you're ready to ride Metro, we want you to know we're ready for you. Here are just a few of the people at Metro to tell you how we're doing our part to keep riders safe.
We're cleaning like never before with hospital-grade cleaning.
You'll find hand sanitizer stations all over the Metro.
No mask, no Metro. Need one? We have a few extras.
At Metro, we're doing our part to keep the D.C. area moving. Find out more at WMATA.com/doingourpart.
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1791. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to the number one show in Apple Podcasts for job search. No show is close to the number of episodes I've done, and next week is episode 1800. I can't believe that, 1800 episodes. I'm going to throw a party. You're invited. Come back. I'd love to help you. I'll just simply say that this is going to be a fun show about how do you know it's time to make a change or jump or however you want to talk about it. Hope you find this helpful and hope you give it a great review wherever you listen to the show. By the way, episode 1800 is going to be a good one. And let's get going. The question I want to address today is, how do you know it's time to make a change or take a jump? Now, I'll simply interrupt by saying, if you'd like assistance in working through the change or a jump, I want to encourage you to reach out to me for coaching. And you can do that by connecting with me on LinkedIn first at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you saw this because I like knowing that I've helped some folks. And once we're connected, message me. We'll set up a time for a preliminary conversation. So how do you know it's time to make a change or take a jump? The truth of the answer is because you're asking the question. There's something seriously wrong that's making you question your loyalty to your organization, to your job, to the people that you're working with. I don't know what that is, but it's important that you recognize the telltale sign of asking the question of yourself. What am I doing here? Or why am I doing this work? Or why are they treating me this way? I got to get the heck out of here. Once you start asking those kind of questions, I'm bored. Nothing's ever going to change. And everyone I talk to tells me that this is what the work is like. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. Once you start asking yourself these questions, it's time to start looking at alternatives. And I want to be clear, I'm not saying to act rashly, quit your job, or suddenly go out job hunting. I am saying to begin a process of trying to change. And that first change may be going to your employer and saying, I've been doing this kind of work now for several years. It's getting stale for me. What other alternatives exist that would allow me to leverage my experience here and grow more? Because I don't want to suddenly become the expert in this and do this for the next 30 years of my life. Oh, we have plans for you. Tell me about some of those plans. And you'll know from their reaction whether they're being truthful or just making something up on the fly. Once you get a sense of what will happen for you at the current organization, and whether the work is satisfying, whether the upside actually is there, get a timetable for them to make the changes. Now, if they're not talking about making any sort of change, there's a message in that. It's time to look at alternatives. Once you have that timetable from them, you can decide whether it's worth your while to continue, start exploring a new position or a new career. You can take a class. You can talk to people and start exploring new careers. You can start networking, and whether it's about a career change or a change of jobs, this is the time, if you haven't been doing it all along, to start connecting with more people and developing a network of relationships. Because the truth about networking is it's not just a one-time conversation and people suddenly go, oh, let me just contact everyone on my phone here and let them know that you're out there looking. It Doesn't work that way, does it? So I want to encourage you. Once you ask yourself the question, it's time to begin the process of evaluation. I'd love to help you. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get information and advice from me. First of all, there's my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 8,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. In addition, if you're interested in my coaching you, at the site there's a button there that says schedule. Schedule time for a free discovery call, schedule yourself in for coaching, interview preparation coaching, salary negotiation advice, coaching related to hiring more effectively, managing and leading, helping you to be a better executive in your organization, and overall being a better employee of your firm. If you have questions for me, you can ask them at Wizio.com/The Big Game Hunter. That's WISIO.com/The Big Game Hunter. The price at Wizio is less than 1/3 of what I'm charging my website. And I'm doing this because I want to benefit my subscribers here and on YouTube, and only you're going to know about it. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at LinkedIn.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you watched or listened to my content. I like knowing I'm helping folks. Once we're connected, it's nice to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you from time to time about how I'm helping. You can also watch me on TV. Did you know that? If you have a Fire TV or a Fire Stick, download the JobSearch TV app for Apple TV, Roku, Sony, Samsung, like 90 different TV platforms. You can watch me on either Zingo TV or BingeNetworks.tv. On YouTube, subscribe at JobSearch.TV.com and have access to thousands of videos I've created. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!
We begin today's meditation with a few sipping exercises to remind us a little treat can go a long way. So pick up your McCafe iced coffees, close your eyes, and deep sip in. And deep satisfaction out.
Take a treat retreat at McDonald's. Right now, get a McCafe iced coffee in any size and any flavor for just 99 cents until 11 a.m. Price of participation may vary.
Haverty's Furniture is here to help you get set for the season with up to $1,000 off. So you can set the stage with style and set the bar more beautifully. So why not settle in together on a new sofa? Because being at home doesn't mean having to settle for less. Even though the holidays feel a little different this year, Haverty's Furniture can help you create the perfect holiday setting with up to $1,000 off plus 0% interest.